What's up guys, today's video is on the top 5 best 2-in-1 laptops in 2022. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. We'll kick things off today with the Acer Chromebook Spin 713, also known as the best Chromebook 2-in-1 laptop available on the market in 2022. This model's powerful processor makes it ideal for running heavier Android or Linux applications. It has a quad-core Intel Core i5 1135G7 CPU of 2.7 GHz with 8 GB of RAM, a 256GB SSD, integrated Intel Iris Xe graphics, and a 13.5-inch Cine Crystal LCD screen. The Acer Chromebook Spin has a business casual look with a sleek gray body, chrome hinges, and screen bezel. The dark gray cover with the Acer and Chromebook brands is simple and resistant to fingerprints. You'll find speaker grills and ventilation ducts on the bottom of the laptop. While in laptop mode, the lower edge of the screen, together with the rubber feet on the bottom, helps to raise the corner of the keyboard to a comfortable position. The Chromebook Spin 713 can be rotated 360 degrees, allowing you to switch between laptop, tent, and tablet modes. The device is quite durable and can survive a 4-foot drop. Also, the touchscreen is made of Corning Gorilla Glass for extra strength. Spin 713 has a wide selection of ports. On the right are 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, a full-size HDMI port, and a headphone jack. On the left is the power button, USB 3.2 Gen 1 port Type A, micro SD card slot, and volume control button. One of the advantages of the Spin 713 is the screen. The 13.5-inch panel has a resolution of 2256 by 1504 pixels, with a width-to-height ratio of 3:2. Watching YouTube or Netflix videos is pretty enjoyable with a slightly larger screen. The speakers are located at the bottom of the keyboard. When used in portable mode, this results in a flat sound. However, in tablet mode or tent mode, the speakers sound much better, louder, and deliver more depth. The Acer Chromebook Spin 713 has an above-average battery life, with 10 hours and 35 minutes on scored multiple tests when web browsing over Wi-Fi at 150 nits of screen brightness. All in all, you can't go wrong with the Chromebook Spin 713. It has top-of-the-line performance, making it ideal for business users, students, and tech enthusiasts. Up next, check out the HP Envy X360 13, which quite rightly took the title of the best value 2-in-1 laptop available on the market in 2022. This is one of the top laptops in the US, with 360-degree hinges and a touchscreen. It comes with pretty useful features such as an anti-hacking camera, a mute button on the microphone, next-generation USB ports, card reader, or infrared thermal sensor. Accompanied by the powerful Intel Evo Core i7 1195G7 11th generation processor, 8 GB of RAM, and a high-speed SSD hard drive, the renowned tech giant is back on track, offering endless possibilities with a 360-degree hinge and a 13.3-inch touchscreen with Corning Gorilla Glass. Offering excellent image quality thanks to an IPS panel with 300 nit brightness, we're looking at a working tool for creatives and designers who need good color calibration. The keyboard is equipped with a backlight and a special key that serves as a fingerprint sensor for logging in. In terms of connections, the device has a micro SD media card reader, a USB Type-C port that provides power in case we want to connect DisplayPort 1.4 or charge an external device, plus 2 additional USB Type-A ports. Thanks to the powerful processor, users can work with all kinds of advanced tasks, including office automation, video editing, design, productivity, programming, multimedia, or gaming, thanks to the powerful integrated graphics. Finally, the SSD hard drive has a storage capacity of 512 GB, with the factory-installed familiar Windows 10 Home operating system running at extraordinary speeds. Another advantage we should point out is the battery, with an autonomy of up to 11 hours. The HP Envy X360 is a lightweight laptop and comes in the size of 12.07 by 7.66 by 2.87 inches, while it weighs 5 pounds. All in all, we're looking at a very complete option, and for this price, you will not find a product of better value. Thumbs up. The next product we'll talk about is the Microsoft Surface Pro 8, also known as the best detachable 2-in-1 laptop available on the market in 2022. Behind the brand new 13-inch PixelSense touchscreen with a refresh rate of 120Hz, we find the 11th generation Intel Core Evo with quad-core chips and 8 threads with up to 32 GB of RAM. As for the design, we're looking at magnesium casing with a reduced frame surrounding the screen. But even more interesting than that is now the Surface Pro 8 keyboard is magnetically attached to the device, probably the safest system for this type of use. If we talk about the differences compared to its predecessor, there are several aspects that make the Surface Pro 8 stand out. Probably the most anticipated is that finally, Microsoft puts aside its proprietary port and adopts Thunderbolt 4 with 2 ports. Surface Pro 8 now has a slot on the top of the keyboard next to the screen, which houses the Surface Slim Pen, a rather interesting novelty. The device now also includes haptic feedback. The new model also offers improvements to speakers and cameras. We're looking at stereo Dolby Atmos models, while for cameras, we can see an improvement on the front with a 5-megapixel cam offering 1080p recording, and the rear 10-megapixel camera with autofocus and 1080p and 4K video recording. The Surface Pro 8 battery is also an improvement, as it has a lifespan of up to 16 hours, compared to the previous model which lasted only 10.5 hours. This 2-in-1 tablet feels great when you hold it in your hands because its edges are more rounded. The 120Hz screen provides a very good viewing experience, and its smaller edges are what the series needed to look more modern. Good stuff, a thumbs up from here. And here we are with the silver medal and the title of the runner-up best 2-in-1 laptop available on the market in 2022, and the title goes to the HP Spectre x360 14. The device maintains an excellent finish and design while launching the latest Intel Tiger Lake processors and the Iris Xe graphics. This model is made of aluminum with a matte treatment that perfectly withstands fingerprints and dirt, giving it a touch of exclusivity that is not seen on many models. In addition to the matte finish and color, the most prominent distinguishing feature of the HP Spectre x360 is the gold on the edges, also present in the logo and hinges. On one side to the right, we have most of the connectivity of the HP Spectre x360. There we find a headphone jack, USB-C, a micro SD card slot, and another USB-C port. Both are Thunderbolt 4 and support charging devices. Without giving up the highly compact design, the HP Spectre x360 sports a screen diagonal of 13.5 inches with major frame reduction. The panel delivers full HD resolution. The screen has an anti-reflective finish, which greatly helps with reflection without hurting the visual experience. In fact, the brightness of 400 nits complements this panel treatment very well. It is a 100% sRGB panel with Corning Gorilla Glass NBT protection and, of course, touch. The device offers exceptional viewing angles and perfectly fulfills its general purpose. As for the battery, excellent news. This is not a particularly light Ultrabook, but the 66-volt-hour battery is worth the extra weight. In the tests, it delivers an average of between 7.5 and 9 hours of actual use, which consists of office work, web browsing, social networks, and multimedia, all with a brightness of about 50%, and a constant Wi-Fi connection. The HP Spectre x360 14 is one of the most prominent design-level models that we currently find on the market. It is also a convertible with a large screen diagonal due to its dimensions and weight, and all this is spiced up with a powerful interior and high-level features. This is a quality product, and all we can do is recommend it. And now, introducing the Dell XPS 13 2-in-1, by far the best overall 2-in-1 laptop available on the market in 2022. The Dell XPS 13 2-in-1 has been around long enough to be considered a classic series. The device sports one of Intel's Xe graphics chipsets. It allows you to play games that were previously out of reach for integrated graphics, such as The Witcher 3. The edges of the screen on all sides are exceptionally thin, and the screen offers a 16:10 aspect ratio instead of the usual 16:9. There is also 256GB of storage, as well as 8GB of RAM. The device sports a 13.4-inch IPS LCD touchscreen, which is available in 2 resolutions. The cheaper versions have a full HD Plus 1920 by 1200 screen, while the most expensive have UHD Plus at 3840 by 2400 pixels. Both screens offer superior performance. The device is extremely bright, about 50% brighter than the average laptop at this price. This is great news if you want to work outdoors. And while the Dell XPS 13 2-in-1 has a glossy screen, it is much less affected by reflections than most, as Dell uses a top-notch anti-glare coating. The color is great, suitable for working with images and videos. We're looking at a 60Hz screen. The device sports a dual-layer solid key backlight and a smart fingerprint scanner built into the power button above the back button. Dell's touchpad is darker, with good resistance, and the surface sports exemplary textured glass. Much of the nice smoothness of the Dell XPS 13 2-in-1 comes from its incredibly fast SSD memory, which helps minimize application load time. We're also pleased with how little noise the laptop produces, even under stress. XPS 13 2-in-1 has 2 fans, with a steam chamber between them. The Dell XPS 13 2-in-1 has a 51-volt-hour battery, a medium-sized power source used to balance laptop size and endurance. When you set the laptop to stream YouTube videos in 1080p resolution, XPS 13 2-in-1 takes 12 hours and 15 minutes to drain the battery. You wanted the best. You got it. Thanks for watching, and that's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time, see you guys later.